Hello everybody, it's Nick B. I'm going to start this off with a little bit of an existential crisis. I've gotten to the point in doing these YouTube videos that I'm sort of questioning why I'm doing them. I'm not a good enough lock picker to be showing anybody, teaching anybody anything outstanding unless it's the absolute basics, and I think there's people out there doing that an awful lot better than me. So I think what I'm actually doing is just sort of joining in, showing some of my lock collection, some of which might be unusual to people. Might give them one of the reasons I watch YouTube is to get inspiration for locks to find and buy. There's been quite a few videos that I've watched and gone and source that lock because it looks an interesting lock. So that's what this video is for. This is to show my Kenaurd pin. This lock is the first pin lock that I picked, and if you can get a hold of one, it's an absolutely brilliant lock for doing that. It's nowhere near the quality of a multi-lock. The tolerances are really quite bad. I've just filmed the picking and gutting video, and you'll see some of the reason why it's so much easier than a multi-lock to pick. But easy isn't necessarily bad. It teaches you the basics of what you're looking for with a pin and the stages that it'll go through in picking. If you just have a look at that key, compare that with a multi-lock key, you can see even though it's pin, it's still very poor quality. But having said that, as with all of the locks that I feature on here, I only pick the ones that I'm really like and interested in. I got this in a trade, once again, through UK Lock Sport. So big thanks to Jean Serien. So yeah, this is my video of pick and gut of the Kenaurd pin. And I think you'll agree it's not Kenaurd. Okay, got the Kenaurd into the vise. Let's see how we get on with picking it on camera. So it's going to be tensioning anti-clockwise, picking clockwise with the smallest number 7 multi-pick flag. When I first got this lock, it was the first pin that I'd ever seen. And I was really quite perplexed why I couldn't feel anything binded at all. Just run through that, everything feels loose. On this lock, it's actually one of the inner pins that binds first. That's number 2, which I think is there. So there we go, nice little click from that. And after that, we start getting binding pins on the outers. All the way down at the back, number 5. Nice click. So once again, just running through the stack, feeling for the outer pins. Okay, big movement on the core there. What that generally means is that I'm down to probably just inner pins. You can see that the amount of full set has increased greatly. Okay, so just going in very gently, feeling for the inner pins. And there we go, just tickled open. Right, I've never gutted this, so this is going to be interesting for me as well. Let's just get myself set up. Let's put something down to protect the table. Okay, I've got the key, so I'm going to lock this up just to prevent any accidents and bring some tools in. And just got 2 screws holding this plate on. Okay, I know that multi-locks are generally quite hard to get a shim in. I've not, as I say, not tried this myself before, and I have to say, this is the same problem as with many multi-locks. You can, without the tailpiece on, you can push the key in too far, and then the bit in doesn't line up. So that was the problem. The pins were still in the way. Okay, I think that's gone all the way through now. Okay, so you can see the pin and pin key pins there. Very gently take that out. We'll start to dump the pins out. You can see one reason why this is a much easier pick than a genuine multi-lock. Great big concave section on the car. And the last one. Okay, I'll look at the car. The car actually feels really good quality, really smooth, but yeah, those concave parts on there are going to make that really easy to pick. And let's have a look at the drivers. Okay, before we go too far, I am going to investigate this to see whether they're one-piece drivers, and yes, they are. Okay, so I haven't got to worry about them falling apart. Okay. Okay. Now I'm not going to take the springs out of there, but what you have in there is a spring that operates the outer part of the driver, and then okay, interestingly, we've got one brass looking inner pin, and the rest are all chromed. Don't know why that should be. And then let's try and do it this way. Okay, so these are the little sprung inner and outer drivers. Okay, that's my Kenaurd PIP. Thanks for watching.